I didn't know what to expect from this series, and what I got out of it, I'm really enjoying. So that's
Cool.
always a plus.
Nice.
Your characters are on the outside, kind of looking in at this relationship at the center point. What is your read on Toby and Rachel's relationship?
I think it's in trouble.
It's in trouble. I think from our perspective, which is primarily Toby's perspective, and mine is exclusively Toby's perspective, it's bad, but we're only getting his side of it. But, his side is he's married to like kind of a monster. And so we feel for him and want to shepherd him into nicer, safer waters.
Yes. How many episodes have you seen?
I've seen 4.
Yes.
So
there's an answer to that question in the remaining episodes, but I don't
okay.
I don't know what we are allowed to give away. But yeah.
Yeah, we can avoid spoilers. It's let's get people watching first, then we'll revisit someday. And what would be your take on these characters, say, being you 20 years ago? Because now, you're married with children and you have different life experiences. This whole dating world is completely different than it was, 20 years ago. So if you can go back in time, what do you think your read would be then?
You mean as, say, 20-year-olds, what we would think of these characters in their 40s?
Yes. If you were now 20 without children.
Oh, now. Okay, now. But yeah. Looking at those characters.
Looking at the characters
today.
Yes.
What would we think if we were in our 20s watching these characters?
Show? Yeah, because we changed quite a bit.
Yeah, why would I watch a show about these old fuckers? I remember when I was younger being really fascinated by the Kramer versus Kramers of the world, and like what adulthood would look like and what my own version of adulthood would look like. And this feels definitely of this moment, but there are enough themes, I hope, that feel timeless that I think people will connect with. But I watching Kramer versus Kramer in my 20s versus watching it in my as a 40-year-old, I got completely different things from it. And I think that will be a 20-year-old's experience watching
Same.
this.
I think it's like really hard, and maybe this is my own thing, but like it's before, if you don't have kids or before you have kids, the empathy, the feel, I don't know, I just couldn't relate at all, and even the sadness, oh, the marriage is oh, the kids, what about the kids? Or honestly, even like, oh, kids in this horrible thing died. Like it doesn't hit the same way as when you're a parent, and then all of a sudden it's right there, and it's like your most empathetic part of your heart is, and so yeah, I don't know if it would resonate at all. It wouldn't if I in my 20s, but it very much does now.
Yeah.
And besides the
shitheads,
and besides the cast, what were some of the reasons you wanted to be part of this series?
I said to Taffy towards the beginning in one of our many early conversations that it felt very grown up in a way that a lot of things don't these days. And it just, the reason, the things that I loved watching when I was younger were kind of these stories, people talking about their lives with their friends, usually while walking around New York City. Like these were the things that made me want to be an actress. And we really don't see very many of these types of things anymore that feel like indie films from a bygone era. And this just reminded me of all the best parts of that.
Yeah.
That's very true. Because
I think it's
go ahead.
I just think it's precious. I think I told Taffy when her and I first started speaking how precious I think it is. I think it's a perfect little book that she poured her soul into. And I think the show is exactly the same. And you may like it, you may not like it, but so many people think it's perfect and just, help this baby bird go take flight. And it's not, it wasn't just churning out content. This is some people, specifically Taffy, but then everyone else too, thought long and hard about and loves with all their heart. And, I always appreciate that, whatever it is.
That's great. I'll wrap with an easy one. Can you give me 3 words to describe the series?
You think that's easy? You think
Yeah.
I know 3 words?
It could be a phrase or 3 separate words.
Resonant.
Melancholy.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Those are 3 excellent words.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
3 English
I'm really
words.
appreciate your time. And last time I spoke with you, Lizzy, you laughed at one of my questions, and it made me a better journalist, I hope. So
Shit,
you
what
didn't
was
laugh
the
today.
Wait, what
Was it a
the
derisive
question?
laugh?
What was the question?
It was for Castle Rock, and I asked, are there any surprises? And I was like, that is the dumbest question ever. Are there surprises? No, there's not. And that's what you said to me. You said, no, there's no surprises. And you and I forgot the actress's name, but you both laughed and giggled at me, and I was like, oh my, it's
Elsie.
high school. Yes, Elsie Fisher.
Oh man,
High school
I'm
all
sorry
over.
for laughing at your question.
Hey, no worries. I'm more prepared, and I try to avoid the dumb ones now. So thank you so
Well,
much.
these were really
I
good
love
questions.
it. Well, thank you.
Perfect
Have a
question.
great day.
But don't get cocky.
Yeah.
I won't. I'll try to stay grounded.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.